And this mostly focuses on federal issues, but can be applied on the state level as well. Just House and Senate schedule, contact forms, just some committees that we feel are important to bleeding disorders and have a lot of jurisdiction and say over issues that may come up. So this is the issue that we have worked on this past year about cuts to the maternal and child health block grant and the hemophilia treatment programs on the federal level. But just gives you an idea on how your letter should be structured. You want to make your main points early and then talk about how it affects you, and then also a nice closing, and just trying to put a brief summary of what happened, etc. And feel free to, and I don't know how many of you work for your local chapters, and if you have a blog, I think it's something that's helpful, and using social media, I think has been how HFA has been able to be so effective. And then the Care2 petition site, which basically is a site that allows you to create free petitions. And if, now we're using online communication even more, so if you want to communicate a petition electronically, here's a site that provides that free of charge. That's better. Okay, that's better. So as you can see, they have a plethora of information on every health topic, health insurance, diseases, etc. You can also, obviously, healthcare reform is a big one. Also, and I forgot to add the link for, we'll keep this organization in mind, the National Academy of State Health Policy, another great resource for state health policy. Alliance for Justice, which is an organization that helps, on the local level, helps organizations and provides them guidance with staying within state advocacy rules and regulations. So, and they do a lot of trainings, advocacy, like 101 trainings for free of charge. So they're a really great organization to work with as well. And they also have a webinar series that you can sign up for free of charge, going to the legislature, going there during sessions. So it's really important to not discredit like any communication you may have with them, because they may or may not hear a lot of times from the community.
They may not have a chance to meet with them, but if they have a Facebook page, follow them on Facebook. That way you know what they're doing. And you can follow, if they have a town hall, if they're going to be locally doing a town hall meeting, you should be there and speak up.
I would like to our New York State Legislative channel and stuff like that. People can watch this, and they can watch how they're got a lot of friends in the health insurance.
Yeah. They all do.
Yeah, they all do.
The campaign.
Yeah.
Open up your wallet. You want to get changed. Hi, I'm Tony Maynard from California. Give me my card.
So how's it going with the standard?
We made it through just fine. We got a Democratic legislature in both houses, and now a Democratic governor. So we got to the governor's desk last year.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember. Like right when I started at HFA, I remember it was like, oh. So New York has been going through some budget issues, and they finally passed the budget early, which is, I don't know if anybody in here is from New York, but yes, so that's Medicaid. So here we give them the information on what to do, who to contact, etc. And then, so we can create a twofold alert. One with the information on who the key players are. This is fairly long. It doesn't have to be this long and have this much detail. So here, if you put in your contact information down to your city, state, it will automatically find your representatives on all levels, so national, local, etc. And then, of course, we have to ask you to sign up for the action list. And on the back end, what we can do through CAPWIZ, we can then track how many messages go out. So we can track who the messages have gone to, how many, who sent them, who signed up to send them, where did they go, how many went out, and etc. So it can be a very useful tool that way. And also on the Take Action Center, you can see the Friday update is listed here as well. And then also, if you just want to generally know who your representatives are, if you put in your information, you can find your elected officials, local officials, etc. Has anybody here utilized HFA's CAPWIZ? Ted? Oh, good. Also, we use another program called Congressional Quarterly State Track. We call it CQ State Track. And here we track issues, and as you can read the depth of issues that we track in every state. So feel free, if you want to know any bills or any issues that have come up in your state, to go to the state track. And also, please let us know if there's an issue or bill that you want us to track and you think that we should be aware of. Send that information to us, and then we can start to track that bill as well. Also, some other tools that we use and we hopefully think that you guys should be using on the local level is Facebook. How many of you are a fan of HFA? Yay! Good. So, as you know, we try to utilize Facebook as much as possible, and we try to push all our legislative and advocacy issues through Facebook as well. We try to time it as much as we can, but you know, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, but definitely use Facebook as a way to push your issues and also engage your supporters and keeping them informed and promote your page to other people. So as you work with other organizations, you know, cross-pollinate ideas. So get your issue put on